Hi, Scorpio. What's up? Welcome to your weekly reading. We're going to see what's going on with you and what you need to know for this week ahead. It's going to be a very interesting time. We have that lunar eclipse in Pisces coming up next week on the 28th of August. We're going to see what you can expect for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Show me clearly what's going on with Scorpio for this upcoming. I was gonna say overcome. I literally was gonna be like overcoming this week. Okay. I'm gonna start off with an archetype card just to give us the overall feel of this week ahead for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Tell me about this overall week for Scorpio. We have Gnosis, the River, and the Gem. And then when the River came out, it makes me think of that song. I don't know is it called The River? It's like, take me to your river. I wanna go. We have the gem after. So it's like there's something sparkly that catches your eye. And I want to let you know you are exactly where you need to be in order to arrive on time, stumbling across this gemstone, this precious stone, this precious opportunity, this precious love, this precious thing. Like, you can't miss it. You are exactly in line. And you already know that. Apparently with Gnosis. Gnosis is just like kind of like a confirmation card. It's just like something that you've already known deep down in your soul. Maybe your ego comes up to try and convince you, oh, but it can't, or oh, you need to be realistic, but like deep down in your soul, like you know. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You just know. And yeah, so the River, maybe at some point this week, there's some things that happen outside of your control, and the best thing you can do is the path of least resistance. Don't swim against the current. Let the current take you to where you need to go, where you need to be. Now that makes me think of like electrical current. So the power, this strong, powerful energy that you're embodying, that is behind you, that is pushing you in this direction towards this gem. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what this gem might represent, but it could represent more wealth. It could represent some form of like abundance. It's going to enrich your life and make your experience so much better, so much greater, so much more beautiful and vibrant and lively and expansive. And maybe you are getting engaged. Some of you may be getting engaged. I don't know. I'm seeing like in my mind's eye, like a shiny ring. So engagement. Sorry, I spoiled the surprise. Sorry. But if you were in a good relationship, you kind of knew that though. You kind of knew this is where it's headed. This is the one. I found the love of my life. Like, this is it. This is my gem. This is my precious. Like, you've just been knowing. I also see this River card, like Sagittarius energy. There's like this little horse in the reflection. I don't know. I always see it as Sagittarius and Gemini for me. Okay. Wait. Oh, it's right here. I have this deck I'll be using today. I grabbed the box. I was like, wait, the box is empty. It's like, oh, it's right here. Okay. Alright, so far it's looking like a promising week. Let's see, Scorpio, what can you expect? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Show me clearly this week ahead for my beautiful Scorpio. Okay. The Devil. First card out. Could be connecting with Capricorn, have Capricorn placements. This fell out on the River and the Gem, and we have King of Wands and the Magician. We love the Magish over here. Something that you're trying your very best to get off the ground. You're doing everything you can, everything that is within your reach to try and succeed. It's not even like trying, it just is. Because King of Wands, he's successful in all that he does. Everything that he says he's going to do, he does it, he accomplishes it. above and beyond. He's highly skilled. He's highly respected. People really enjoy his presence. He's charming. He's outgoing. He's just like his eyes set on the prize. So the river and the gem, your eyes are set on the prize. And you know clearly what it is that you're trying to manifest. Not even trying. It's not trying. It's not trying. You're doing. You're being. That's all it is. That's all it is. You don't even need to try. It comes effortless. So the devil that came out could represent a bit of a controlling aspect, or, oh, this card wants to talk. It was my elbow that knocked it over. Three of Pentacles. Is this someone that is around you, a friend, a coworker, someone around your neighborhood? Like there's someone that they're trying to overstep and kind of get in the way. I don't know if it's they're trying to get in the way, but they think it's their way or the highway. My way is better than your way. This could be someone that's overstepping. You already know what to do. You already are doing it. It's kind of like someone is trying to tell you how to run the show. When it's like you're the King of Wands, magician, you know what to do. You know what this takes. You know what you need to gather. You know what tools, how the timeline, the blueprint. You have a good understanding. You're a pro at whatever this is. You have a lot of experience. And so that is so funny. I accidentally knocked. There's no accidents, right? There is no accident. But it's funny that my elbow knocked the Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles and the Devil. Someone's being difficult. Yeah. That's the river. You're going with the current and someone's trying to paddle upstream. So you guys, say you're in this boat. Think about the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is normally a card of like you're moving away from the chaos and the conflict and the tension and the stress and the, just all that chaoticness. You're moving away from it. You're moving towards calmer grounds, more peace, more love, more happiness, fulfillment, alignment. And then whoever else that's in the boat, they are paddling backwards towards that chaotic mess that you're leaving behind. It's kind of like, okay, can you get on the same page? Devil and the Three of Pentacles. Overworking as well. You could be overexerting yourself. Watch out of burnout or getting really attached to the material, tangible things. Letting that define you, letting that control you and consume you. You're like losing yourself here. Some of you, sometimes Three of Pentacles could represent like getting some sort of help or therapy. So maybe if you've been struggling with some kind of like addiction or just unhealthy coping mechanisms or habits that you just can't seem to break. Sometimes the Three of Pentacles can represent like help and assistance. So that could be part of it. Drawing out a blueprint. Oh, yeah, look, Five of Wands is at the bottom. My thumb is itchy all of a sudden. But Five of Wands, there is some sort of like conflict or not seeing eye to eye. Sometimes this can talk about arguing or just misunderstandings, people just not collaborating and working well together. So you might be looking at certain relationships, partnerships, especially when it comes to like business or your career, your professional life. There may be some sort of incompatibility and there's resistance, or someone here is creating a lot of friction. They're not being a team player. Definitely not being a team player. It's like, here you are, you're digging for this gem. You're mining for this gem. You're digging the hole, and someone keeps, instead of digging the hole with you to try and discover the treasure, they are trying to fill that hole back up with the dirt. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm trying to cover it up. We're looking for the gem. Like, why are you trying to sabotage me? So watch out of that. That could be this week ahead. Five of Wands, Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's literally like, here's the wish fulfillment. This is what we want. This is your desire. And look at how it's sandwiched in between like struggle and challenge and making it way more difficult than needed. Working harder, not smarter. And it's just leading to burnout and exhaustion and someone trying to prove themselves, but they're just not they're not strategizing in a way that benefits anybody. It's just a waste of time, waste of energy, waste of money. But you know what? I will say someone gets off. on that kind of chaotic. Like someone gets off of kind of trying to create a scrambled mess, trying to distract, trying to pull you off course. Someone gets off on that. Nine of Cups is all about like personal fulfillment. Someone does kind of like to make things a lot difficult. Even if it's like a subconscious thing, they might literally be like, no, I'm not trying to make it worse. I'm just trying to help. But like deep down internally, there is something about them, probably not healed, right? It goes back to the devil. There's something about them that gets off on this sort of stuff. I don't like it. I don't fucking like that. Maybe it's also like a potential like relationship, romantic connection, or already is, but someone's being difficult here. Playing hard to get. All right, tell me about the week ahead for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. This one came out first. 3 of Cups. That fell out above the river and the gem. And then we also have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so there's something we're celebrating. Something coming in quite fast. You might have some sort of news that takes you by surprise. And it leaves you and your friends and family and loved ones like, you're like, holy fuck. Like, we need to celebrate this. This is a win. Oh my god, I got a tickle on my nose. Bless you if you sneezed. That's anybody that sneezed. Bless you. But yeah, it's just like, also I'm feeling like a reunion energy or connecting with people you haven't seen in a while. Maybe it's been a couple months, maybe it's been a couple years, but I am also seeing like a lot of like meetings or organizing events, getting together, having, like a meal or a drink and just like sharing and laughter. It feels nice. I like that. I don't like this. I don't like this, but I do like that. Watch out of overindulgence, right? Overdoing it, drinking too much, smoking too much of anything is not good. So moderation, knowing your limits. Because some of y'all just be shooting it back, drinking it like it's juice. Okay, slow down. I ain't your parent, I ain't your mother, but like, hey, chill. Chill, okay? Just kidding. You do you. But 3 of Cups, Knight of Swords. Someone is also, they better not be crashing the party. Here you guys are, having a great time, dancing. And this Knight of Swords rushing on in. For what reason? We're going to find out. Because that fell out on top of the river. So I'm like, is this something that, remember the whole, okay, you're paddling forwards, they're paddling backwards, swimming with the stream versus against the stream, the current, So is this someone trying to crash the party? Better not. Kick them out. Kick them out. Lots of 3s. You could be seeing 333. We have a King of Pentacles at the bottom, 9 of Wands, and the 4 of Cups. There's something that you're tuning out, or you're not giving much time of day, or it seems like you're very set in stone, not going to budge or change your mind, or whatever. If someone's trying to like pop your bubble or disturb you, you're just blocking it out, like out of sight, out of mind. Give no fucks, give no attention, give no energy. You're tuning it out. Look at this 4 of Cups. She's got headphones on, her arms are crossed, her eyes are closed. She is not interested. Right? King of Pentacles, you can't drag me down, you can't pull me down. Double King energy. So you have a high self-esteem, high self-worth, and no one can pull you down this week. That's good. That's very nice. Okay, tell me about the week ahead for Scorpio. Oh! Ace of Wands living out on top of the Devil and the 3 of Pentacles. So here's an invite, or here's sudden burst of energy. What's at the bottom? The Queen of Wands. Seems like something coming on in that's quite attractive. You got a match. King to the Queen of Wands. Someone that you do understand on a level You can relate to one another. There seems to be a lot of similarities that you share, a lot of similar interests. King of Cups, Seven of Cups. Emotions seem to be kind of confusing. There's something also, Seven of Cups to Eight of Cups. Someone's like trying to leave behind the past disappointments. Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups. Someone here trying to leave behind a very confusing, painful situation. And trying to open up to new opportunities and new experiences. Very receptive. Now, the only thing that's kind of like, is that this Ace of Wands fell out on the Devil, which is something to be cautious of. What came out at the bottom with the Devil? I already forgot. But the Devil and the Ace of Wands is kind of like, be careful with that match. Okay, because whatever fire that comes out of this, it could be very difficult to put out. Once you light that match, once you light that flame, you're going to want to have a fire extinguisher. Maybe not just one, maybe two. Have 911, the fire department on speed dial, just in case, just in case. Like, it is saying, be cautious, be cautious. This could be something that becomes like over-consuming, or even if this is a relationship, a friendship, codependencies, where it's like, instead of like, oh, I like you, you like me, we enjoy each other's company, it's like, I need you for my like well-being. If you're gone, I can't breathe without you. Like, I need you or I'm nothing without you. Okay, like, no, that's not cute. That's not cute. Okay. Anything else? Knocking these couple cards down. I don't want to take them. Okay. Six of Cups with the Empress, and then we have the Chariot. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom, which is nice because it's showing like your effort that you're putting in, the work that you've been putting in. It is paying off. Empress, Six of Cups, and the Chariot. It's kind of like, well, first of all, the Empress is all about new growth and expansion. It is divine feminine, it's creation. Maybe there's fertility, so watch out of pregnancies. Or some of y'all may be giving birth soon. We might have eclipse baby. Little Leo sun with... Oh, wait a minute. The 28th, that's Virgo. The sun will be in Virgo by then. Okay. Yeah, so Virgo sun and a Pisces moon, eclipse baby for some. If you're pregnant, giving birth due on the 28th. I don't think, like, maybe there's like one person like, that's for me. Maybe not. So the Empress and the Six of Cups, it is kind of a blast from the past, or it's either reflecting of how much you've changed and grown in this last chapter of your life and how much you have evolved and how much has changed and how different you are. But there could be something familiar you're picking back up, something that was incomplete. We need more information on this. Taurus energy is coming through. We also have Cancer energy, or maybe July could be relevant for someone. The Six of Cups to then the Chariot, which is an energy of moving away from the past. So it's just continuing to grow, learn, and expand and evolve. Love that. That's lovely. Eight of Pentacles, we have Death, nice, and the Seven of Swords with the Fool. You could be starting something new and keeping it a secret or keeping it under wraps. Not many people know about, or you're just, maybe this is a sign to keep it to yourself. Keep your mouth shut. Don't let them know your next move. But I would also say anything new that you're beginning, let's go back to that Devil and the Ace of Wands. Be very careful and cautious of things that you start, the smash that you like, because it could be very difficult to get out of, and especially if you don't have all the information, because Seven of Swords can sometimes talk about trickery or deception, hidden information, lies, secrets. So you do need to be careful, especially if someone's promising you a lot of things that seem to be like almost too good to be true. Okay, and that's where you're going to need to really follow your intuition, because your intuition is going to know. And the thing is, you might ignore it. You might be like, nah, give it benefit of the doubt. Don't do that. 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 Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. I had a similar, it's not that deep. It's really not that deep. It was on the weekend at a situation, and I did give someone the benefit of the doubt. A fucking stranger. I don't know for shit. Yeah. I had a feeling. I was like, nah. Oh yeah, no, I was right. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's fine. We live, we learn. So don't be like me. Don't be like me. And watch your step. Watch your step. Especially if you stub your toe. If you stub your toe or like you bump your knee, you know, that's definitely a sign from the universe, sign from your higher self, like, hey, be very intentional of which direction you're going and slow down a little bit. You don't need to rush. Take it easy. So yeah, 8 of Pentacles and Death, though, you're working towards building some sort of evolve, change, growing, like renewal, lessons learned, complete transformation. You're putting in the effort. You want to change. No one can force you to change. I can't make you change. Your lover can't make you change. Your mother, no one can make you change. It comes down to you. If you want to change, if you want to grow, if you want to evolve, it comes down to you. And it shows that you want this. You want better. You strive to expand, you strive to learn, you want more for yourself, you want better for yourself, always. Always changing, evolving, and becoming the best you could possibly be. So that's amazing. Keep that up, because your effort, your hard work, it is paying off. Okay, so let me look into some of these things. Like Magician, King of Wands, where are we at? 21 minutes? Okay, we got time. We got enough time. Taking a look into the King of Wands and the Magician. So this is where it's like you know what you're focusing on, you know what your prize is, you know what you're capable of achieving. Now it's all about taking action and initiating and being a little bit bold, being a little bit brave, a little courageous even. Talk about this King of Wands and the Magician. You have quite a bit of fire in your reading. I have like all the elements. All the elements, but yeah, King of Wands and Magician. Emperor over here, masculine energy. King of Wands, Magician for Scorpio. We have, 6 of Cups. Double confirmation. King of Wands, Magician. Someone could be trying to manifest you. 6 of Pentacles, 6-6. This fell out underneath the Knight of Swords, and it is the World. Oh. Okay. Well, that's connected to this. Good to know. And that's also connected to this. It's all connected. All of this is connected, okay? So, there's some justice being served. There's this past situation that you're looking back at, right? Here you are. Here's your current self. Here's your younger self. Maybe this is between you and another, but you're looking back at the past. And there is something about the past that's being revived, or I don't know if it's revived or it's just finally concluding. It's finally wrapping up with a nice bow. Like, you know, you hear close the box, wrap that shit up. Here's a bow on it. Are you getting a gift? Is there a present? The universe gifting you something, or you're literally receiving some sort of tangible gift? Because even the gem can represent like something tangible, something of high value. 6 of Pentacles in the World. You might be receiving some sort of owed money or debt that someone like, either someone stole money from you, that's coming back around. Whatever that you lost comes back tenfold. There's so much more that's on its way to you. So temporary loss for like long-term gain, or permanent. Do we really want to say permanent? Nothing's really permanent in life. Besides death. Okay. Right? There's no going back from that. Right? Death card, Scorpio. This is a fair outcome, a fair ending taking place. I feel like justice is being served. This is a long time coming. Some of you are finally moving. Physically moving jobs. But a door is closing. This is that window, that final farewell, final bye, see you later, see you in the next life. It's satisfying though. There's a satisfying ending here taking place. You can finally put this to rest once and for all. So that's with this King of Wands and the Magician, where it's like, all right, yeah, I'm finally ready to close this door, shut this door once and for all, Amen. Thank you very much for the lessons. Thank you very much. I appreciate. I've grown and evolved so much from this experience. Amazing. I have come out a better person. I'm way more in alignment with who I am. I know myself better than I ever did before. This is alignment. This is healing. This is you stepping into your most authentic self. Sagittarius energy as well with temperance. So then what the heck is this? Devil and the Three of Pentacles. Because this is almost saying like, we have more work to do. We're not done here. The world, what the fuck you mean that you're done? We're over. We're finished. You're breaking up with me. You're quitting. You're moving. What the fuck you mean by that? I don't think so. Remember the contract? Remember... What is it? Devil, Three of Pentacles. Devil, Three of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Ooh. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Look at the synchronicities in this reading. It was 3-3, 6-6, 7-7. 6-6-6 actually. And don't worry, no, it's not the devil, but we do have the devil card out here. Devil and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like it's the energy of overstepping. Yeah, look, Two of Cups. Someone doesn't want to let you go. There's a person that's overstepping you. They're scared. They're losing control. So they're trying to use whatever possible, whatever that they can grasp. Anything. It's like desperate. It's a desperate energy. The Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups reversed, Two of Cups. Someone here, somebody that you're connected to. This feels more personal, or like you're very familiar with this person, that you could have had a relationship with this person, or you were in a long relationship, like long term. Two of Cups, Seven of Cups reversed. Like there's clarity that you had gotten about this individual, and even the Seven of Wands. I feel like you're very turned off from this person, or you're very guarded. You don't have much to say, or you're not interested. I don't think you're interested in this anymore. You recognize how unfair things were in the past, or like you overgave. Someone didn't keep their promise. Someone wasn't loyal or faithful. Okay, so you're Seven of Wands to the devil. You're trying your best to like push this away. You've set boundaries. You have stood up for yourself. But this is someone that's trying to bulldoze those boundaries. They're trying to push them down. When this is talking about a person, this is someone that is resisting. This is somebody that is trying to challenge, trying to debate you, what you have said, what you have. Like they're trying to poke holes in your armor. I don't like that. It's very pushy. It's very like controlling, manipulative. I don't like that. Overstepping. So Seven of Cups reverse, it just further clarifies and confirms what you've already been knowing. Like oh my god, these cards today keep sticking to my arms. It's annoying me. It's annoying. The Gnosis card, this knowingness that you've had, like you don't really, it's nice to have extra confirmation, but like it's just something you've known all this time, like deep down. You've always had this sense, or you've just, this vibe, this energy, like you just can't ignore it. It just gets louder and louder and louder. But this just further confirms what you've been knowing for all this time. So Seven of Cups reversed to the Two of Cups. You see their true colors. True colors exposed. Rose glasses have been removed. You see them for who they really are. And they are seeing you in a new light as well. It goes both ways, right? Two of Cups, it's exchanged energy. It's sharing energy. It goes both ways. They're fine. For the first time, maybe ever, they're seeing you for who you actually are. Probably in the past, they projected unrealistic expectations, standards, beliefs, visions of who you are versus who you actually were. I don't think they've seen you accurately. Like they weren't, there's something about the way that they treated you is based off their projections that they were putting onto you that had nothing to do with you. Okay. Anyways, whatever it is that you're doing, you scared the shit out of them. They were intimidated. They are like feeling like lack of control. Like they've lost you for good. Eight of Swords. There's something also about them. They make you feel overwhelmed or like a lot of pressure, or they just get your heart rate up. You're literally like they just stress you out, or that you get so much anxiety or bad dreams, or you just feel trapped. Okay. Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, Page of Pentacles. See, and so there might be this opening. Someone might be trying to like open this door. Oh, look, we have a Queen of Wands. We have the King of Wands, and I have the Queen of Wands. See, again, like there's this match, or someone that you were very similar with. Very similar, but also a lot of differences. They could be trying to offer you some sort of new beginning, but Eight of Swords and Five of Wands, there's just this back and forth internally that you have about this. Like there's just something that screams like this isn't a good idea, and I feel very uncomfortable. I don't feel safe. I feel scared. I feel triggered. I feel this feels like a threat. So you better listen to that. Now the Ace of Wands did come out on top of this, so we're gonna look into that next. Be careful. The flame that you have could easily start a wildfire. Ace of Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands here for Scorpio for the week ahead? Ace of Wands, bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. We're going to stop shuffling here. Why is the Ace of Wands here for Scorpio? Oh. Hello, do you see this? Do you see this? It's the same freaking thing. It's the same thing. Double and Ace of Wands, double and Ace of Wands. It's funny when the tarot does this. Red fucking flag. You better off walking away from this, y'all. Eight of Cups. It's not worth it. Please. Please, otherwise 6 months from now, we're going to be doing another reading like this next eclipse season. Please, I don't want to start off January, February with, the next eclipses, because we're wrapping up this final eclipse, lunar eclipse in Pisces, the last of the zodiac. So Pisces, what is Pisces? For those that don't know, they rule the 12th house. That's endings, closure, some karmic shit that's about to go down. If you don't learn your lesson this time, you've just renewed for another cycle, another 6 months. You want to do that? You want to do that? Can you really? I don't know if you do. You do you. But like, dude, Eight of Cups, Four of Swords, Nine of Swords. Okay, good. Look. Protect your peace. Protect your peace. Eight of Cups, Four of Swords. Probably way better off. You just keep on walking. Don't look back. There will be some part of you, though, that tries to convince you. That's the Nine of Swords. Makes you doubt. Was that the right decision? Should I have given it another chance? Am I an asshole? Maybe I'm being too mean. Maybe I judged them too harshly. Maybe they really meant when they said this and that. Maybe they meant it. Maybe they changed this time. All right? Every little possible, just anything to try and get through. What did I say earlier? They're trying to pop bubbles through your poking holes through your armor. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't lose yourself. Nine of Pentacles, double confirmation. 9. Don't lose yourself. When you start to feel this way, a little unnervous, a little unsure, uncertain, you start questioning yourself, start questioning your path, questioning your worth. Remember who the fuck you are. Nine of Pentacles. Focus on you, your lane, your personal gains. I don't know, I'm like rhyming right now. Yeah, you guys, don't do it. Don't do it. You do you. This is your life. You're gonna do what's best for you. You're like, Jade, I don't care. Do it for the plot. Okay, enjoy. Be safe. Just know I care. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna bullshit. This ain't looking too good. I say keep it moving, Anything else we need to know about this Ace of Wands? Ace of Wands. King of Wands. Okay, you know what? We go full circle back to this. King of Wands, Magician. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna act? How are you gonna respond? What you're gonna do? You're going back to this past situation. You're ending it. Justice to be served. Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the World. You're doing what your past self couldn't have done or was not strong enough back then to do it. But now you are. Full circle moment. Everything comes full circle. So maybe this is, for some, this could even be bringing back events that took place back in like March. February, March. That was the last eclipses we had this year. So those months could be relevant. Oh boy, if that's for me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hopefully not. I think we're I don't want to jinx myself though. Anything can happen. Eclipse week can be really crazy, unpredictable. Anything can happen. So good luck to us all. Good luck to everybody. But we got this, y'all. Come on. The red flags, they're right there. You would be blind to ignore. And I don't want to, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings or offend anybody, especially if like that resonates, like you can't see. But like trust your third eye, okay? Even if you can't see, you don't have eyes, you can't see. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like your third eye, you got three eyes. Even if the two don't work, that third eye will. Like, I'm sorry, I'm an asshole right now. Three of Cups to the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is someone that's like ruining your vibe. You're having a good time, chilling, living your life. And this Knight of Swords is like crashing the party, trying to burst your bubble. There's a lot of weight. There's a lot of pressure. I gotta wrap this up. This is the last thing I'm clarifying. Three of Cups to the Knight of Swords. Three of Cups to the Knight. Why did I say 9? Three of Cups to the Knight of Swords for Scorpio. The Fool. This fell out on top of the Devil, right between both devils. The Page of Swords. Okay. Three of Cups, Knight of Swords for Scorpio. It's getting hot in here. Oh my gosh. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Okay. Some development here. What's at the bottom? Five of Swords, 10 of Wands, Strength. There's that. Oh wait, Strength, 9 of Swords. Yeah. Okay. So you seem to be entering a new phase, a new chapter, new experience in your life. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. You enjoy the greatest, bestest, most fulfilling and full of love and prosperity. Like good things coming on in for sure. No doubt about it. We're clarifying the Three of Cups. I see you moving on very fast, moving quickly in your life. Things are picking up, coming into a whole lot of success, a lot of momentum, a lot of traction, meeting new people as well, being a lot more outgoing and social. Like that's definitely a big thing of here. Big thing about big thing here. Page of Swords. So the Fool to the Page of Swords is showing, first of all, like new way of looking at things, new way of processing information, new perspective, just very practical, analytical, but it's also an energy of like observing and watching and seeing how things play out. But this can sometimes be that card of like someone's watching you. Someone is observing you. Right? This the Page of Swords fell out between the Devil cards too. So someone could be really kind of like obsessive over you. Since this fell out between both devils, someone could be very much like obsessing to the point where obsession is not good, point blank period. Like that's toxic, unhealthy. It's not good. So yeah, just like constantly thinking nonstop. Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Lots of threes in your reading. 333. You might be seeing that number a lot. This is saying like planning ahead for the future. Be grounded. Be practical. Be reasonable. Be fair. And be patient with yourself and even with others. Queen of Pentacles. She is healing. She's nurturing. She's understanding. She's compassionate. This might be you looking for new financial opportunities or like work, a new job, new ways of making money. right? Maybe this is something about an online business that you're thinking about launching or planning to launch in a couple of months, maybe 3 months for some of you. But that Three of Wands, it is like an energy of receiving something coming in, observing, letting something come towards you. It's anticipating. Okay. And anything else? What was at the bottom? Stop sticking to me. Five of Swords. Oh. There's some jealousy in the air. Someone could be very jealous of you or the success that you're coming into, or that you're like healing, moving on with your life. Someone could be very jealous and envious of you. They're carrying the weight, carrying the burden and regret and guilt over, you know, what was said and done. And there's no turning back from that. Someone is now carrying the weight of their actions. And maybe what caused the division between you and them, right? Five of Swords can represent abandonment, being left behind. You know, in the moment, someone let their ego get the best of them, and they themselves felt like very, like, proud and accomplished and like, yeah, I'm the best. But then later on, the reality sets in, and now they're like, oh fuck, like I feel like shit, feel massive regret, or I feel foolish. And it's just like this constant beating themselves up. So that would even probably go back to what we were saying. This Page of Swords, devil, double, 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 double. Page of Swords with the double, double. Just like can't stop thinking about this nonstop. Okay. Yeah. Kind of an odd way to end your reading, but we're at 40 fucking minutes, so we should go. We need to go. Good luck with this eclipse energy and this week ahead. It was kind of fun. How did we start this reading? I was like, overcoming the week. Overcoming the week. You got this. I know you got it. It's gonna be a good week. A lot of positive movement. You got this, Scorpio. Let me know how it resonates in the comments below. Private readings are available as well if you're interested. And I will see y'all later. Have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you in the next one.